The Wolf Lake Boardwalk project is a 1,000 feet of precast concrete boardwalk, spans over Wolf Lake.
Most people would never think to put a path there. It's a high tension line NIPSCO corridor, but now because of that, it's a trail like you won't find anywhere else.
I think it was a creative thought to even go out in that direction. I don't think many people would have looked at it and said, you know, let's take some people out to this particular point.
It's a long peninsula that you go underneath the power lines. You cross again 1,000 feet over a bridge, and just the constructing of that, no one will ever realize the complexity of that.
This part of Hammond is sort of related to an inner city, and on a daily basis, folks come out here and walk. They come out here and ride bikes. They come out here and jog. And again, they've never had that opportunity before.
You have the water, you have interstate commerce whipping by, people going in and out of Chicago, and yet there's a feeling of serenity there too. The design features are inviting.
Being trail user cyclists and being residents of the area, we've probably walked that site hundreds of times, so we understand kind of where the views are, where the right crossings are.
We were positioned so that we could avoid some of those electric utilities by shifting the project a little bit to the west, and then provided a curvilinear alignment so that we could give the bike riders and pedestrians a much better way to see some of the scenery along the project.
We wanted to see curves. If you walk the rest of the trails out there, it's a very natural setting, broad curving trails.
And it isn't a straight line, because that's a good thing. People get different views then of things beyond the boardwalk. We have kids come out here with their cross-country coaches from the neighborhood high schools and grade schools that come out here and run all the time. And again, something that now becomes an educational component and a teaching component for those coaches.
Hammond's location is really critical too. This provides a gateway to Indiana from Illinois and all the millions of people that live in Chicago.
As you cross the border, one of the first things that you now see is that boardwalk up against the Indiana toll road, because it really is bringing the people right up to the edge of the Chicago market.
We really do have to thank SEH of Indiana and how hard they've worked to make this happen. They're good people. They know how to be professional when we need to be professional. They know how to have fun when we need to have fun and laugh.
You know, it's their neighborhoods, their communities, where they live and raise their families, and I think because of that you see a real different kind of relationship than you might normally have with an engineering type setup.
The relationship couldn't be better. We seem to have the same goals in mind when it comes to moving the whole region forward.